Now, they announced as a part of like Avengers Doomsday coming out and stuff like that, that they would be re-releasing Avengers Endgame because money. So they're going to put it back out. And, there's an outside chance that it could actually leapfrog Avatar and maybe become the highest grossing film of all time, except it can't. And the reason that it can't is because it's literally going to have a new title. We have now discovered that, according to the reporting, that Avengers Endgame, the re-release, Avengers Endgame, is now going to have the title Avengers Endgame Encore. Avengers Endgame Encore is now going to be the official title of the re-release, and 3 other little bits of info about it. According to a report and Deadline, it is going to have brand new stuff put into the beginning of the film. It's going to have some new footage put into the main body of the film. And as a lot of people suggested and thought for a long time, that they're going to have a new post-credit scene at the end of the film. So a new intro, new footage in the body. They didn't say whether it's going to be 30 seconds of new footage, 5 minutes of new footage, whatever, plus a new button at the end with the official title Avengers Endgame Encore is going to be the name of the film, which I believe, and I could be mistaken about this, but I believe that does disqualify it from having its box office tallied on to the box office of Avengers Endgame. I'm not really sure if it does or not. Somebody I'm sure can correct me on that. Oh, that looks even better, Rob.
There we go.
Do you remember the movies? Do you remember the movie Star Chamber? Do you remember Star Chamber?
I do, with Michael Douglas.
Yeah, that's right. You're like
Peter Hyams, right?
Judge in the Star Chamber. So
guilty.
Listen, I'm not one to generally want to run back to the theater to watch these clear cash grab re-releases. Like when it's a movie that hasn't been in theater in 25 years. Yeah, that's really interesting to me. But I would be lying to you guys if building up to Doomsday with a new intro, with some new footage in the middle, with a new little button on the end, which I'm sure we don't need to see in order to see Doomsday, but I got to admit, I'm probably going to run out to the theater to go see this one. So what's that, Jonathan?
Can you imagine if this is not the lowest earning Avengers movie?
Oh my God. Because this one's going to make, you know what? And listen, I can say this. I think this probably makes $100 million when it gets re-released in theaters. I think this will make $100 million, not opening weekend, but I mean, I think this will make $100 million opening weekend. So Chris, let me ask you.
Yes.
What do you think about the new title, all that kind of stuff? And which thing do you find most interesting? A new intro, them inserting some never before seen footage within the film itself, or the idea of a new post-credit button? What do you think about this?
So yeah, like I said, I actually would be interested to watch this just for all the same reasons. They're doing enough in there to get me to make the ticket worth it. Something in the intro, the footage, and the stinger at the end. The title is interesting, especially if it disqualifies it from being added on, like you were mentioning there. But I think the biggest part of the story here, and it's in the article, is this is their test ramp up. They're getting their audience familiar with their new label, the Infinity Vision.
That's
because,
right. Yep.
They're going to have a website so that you know specifically which theater to go to get the best premium, which I think we all know is just not really anything, but they have a standard set. But to me, it just reads as, do they pay? You have to pay more for an average ticket. It's Infinity Vision. There you go. Because they're not getting those IMAX screenings, right? So to me, I wonder if that's more the gameplay here, is just getting audiences familiar with this label, figuring out which theaters nearby have it. So then when it's Doomsday time, you make sure you buy that premium format.
Rob, what's standing out to you most of all, aside from utter darkness? Is it the intro? Is it new footage? Is it a new button? And do you think, like, I'm thinking this thing can make like $100 million. Do you think I'm off on that? What do you think?
No, I don't. And I'll tell you, when we learned what we know, I was like, this movie in it's going to be over. Let's just call it, on paper, this movie's over 3 hours long.
Right.
And
yeah.
probably a lot longer than 3 hours. And there are things that, let's call it, certain things that happen at the beginning of this movie. Like, I don't even know what I can say, but I could see them, because the thing is, you know how the movie ends, you know, with Captain America and Peggy Carter dancing in their house.
Yes.
Mhm.
Careful. Careful.
Let's just say I could see more of that domestic bliss put into the end of this movie, because it would be time that they need in Doomsday that they could figure out a way. I mean, I could definitely see how they could do that. And when they announced an Endgame re-release, I was like, I bet they're going to do that, because there's no effing way. I mean, I have no knowledge of how long a finished cut of Doomsday would be, but if I were to go out on a limb, I'm going to bet it's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Wow.
I'm going to bet it's.
I don't think they're going to add that much to it. I think they'll probably. I think at most they'll probably put in like maybe 5 minutes.
No. I mean, did I say Endgame? I meant Doomsday.
Oh, okay. I might have misheard you.
I'm
that
sorry.
might have been
I'm sorry.
me.
No, I was wrong. I said Endgame. I think Avengers Doomsday is going to be 3 hours and 15 minutes. And I know nothing about how long it's going to be, but based on previous information that I was in possession of, and I think that they've moved some of the beginning of the movie into this Endgame encore. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of those certain things that happens at the beginning of Doomsday has been also moved into the post-credit scene of Endgame. And I'm not going to say there's a scene that I would be willing. I want to go on to Kalshi right now and bet on it, but it's not up to bet on, because I would, maybe I'll just make my own category to bet on in Kalshi. Can you do that and put it up?
No, I don't think
know.
so. But
Bummer.
Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Avengers Endgame's re-release now has a new title. It's Avengers Endgame Encore. Apparently there's going to be new intro, some new footage in the movie. We don't know how much, and a new post-credit scene as well. What part is exciting to you, if any of it? And are you planning to go out to the theater to see this? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right, guys. With that down, let's move on to this, shall we? Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Hims. You know, one of the hardest things about trying to lose weight is just figuring out what actually works, because we've seen them all. There are a million trends, diets, and gimmicks out there, and honestly, it can get overwhelming. And that's why weight loss by Hims really stands out. Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever, and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite and eat less, so success is within reach. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there are no needles needed. And the process is extremely convenient. Everything happens online. You connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is right for you, and if prescribed, your medication gets delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/Campea to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's HIMS.com/Campea. hims.com/Campea. Based on advertised cash price for 30-day supply of medication only. Membership required, fee not included, and billed separately. Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk A.S. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.